I must be a glutton for punishment, because here I am, folks. Back at the scene of the crime. The endless crime that is my playing this night 7. And forcing people to watch against their will. That is a crime in itself. And to all of you, my deepest apologies. But I must continue with this endeavor, for I have already committed myself to it to the very end. I must see it through at this point. Cannot walk away. You all know me that by now. You know that I'm not going to do that. What the hell what the hell just happened? I totally did not do that. This game is cheating. It's actually cheating. Yes, Fox, I hear you, man. You're very loud and clear, sir. It's quite evident what you're up to. You're not fooling anyone, least of all me. No, I did not press that. This is the second time my mouse has made decisions on my behalf without consulting me first. Alright. And he presses control. That is like the 7th or 8th time I've done that in the past 3 or 4 times I've played this. I mean, like the last 3 or 4 days I've played this. I keep offing myself. I really don't know what to say about that. I really don't. It's embarrassing. I actually am at a loss for words. Hence the long pause. As I stare blankly at the ceiling, spinning around in my chair, wondering what the hell am I even doing this for anymore. Time to move on to other games. I don't think it's wrong to admit defeat. Maybe that's a life lesson I could learn. Really, like learning to walk away from some things. Maybe my reflexes just aren't good enough at this age for this game, for this night 7. I don't know. But something has to give. Because as much as I love playing video games, to reach the point where it's no longer fun. And once you reach, like right now, I'm not having fun playing FNAF World because I'm trying to grind to get Fredbear so I can get the universe ending, but it's become so repetitive and just going in circles that it's become boring. It's so boring that my 10-year-old lost interest and left the room earlier tonight. And now here I am with this game, and I feel the same way. And Sister Location too. At least, but Sister Location though, that one I have no choice because I'm only on the 4th night. I have to continue. But this one and FNAF World, I've beaten the game, so technically I don't really need to continue on with this if I'm not enjoying it. So why am I bothering? Good questions, all of them. I don't know the answer to this. But here we go. I'm gonna, do it again. But I've got some decisions to make soon about this game in FNAF World. At some point, maybe I just play them on my own time, stop making videos of them. Yes, I totally did not flash. Yes, wow. My computer's actually just making the decisions now, not me. How nice of it. No, but seriously though, folks. It may be time to just give up FNAF World and FNAF 4, because I've beaten them, and just stick to Undertale Yellow and Sister Location and add a couple of new games. Just get something fresh going. Get that excitement back. Because God knows, you can all hear it in my voice. The frustration, the lack of interest, the lack of enthusiasm. I'm normally cracking jokes all the way through from beginning to end. And I've run out of material because I'm playing the same thing over and over again. The same characters, the same cut scenes, the same everything. You can only reinvent and be new so many times. I really feel I've reached the end of this game. Of what I mean by that is, like, I've reached the end of where I'm having fun playing it. Is what I'm saying. I'm no longer having fun doing this. Now it's just about my ego and trying to do something that I can't do because I hate walking away from stuff, from unfinished business. But at what cost, folks? At what cost? I don't want it to be the cost of my viewers. I don't want you guys to get so bored you abandon me because I've become repetitive and boring, and that's what I feel is happening. Oh, I think it's time. I do not want to take any of you for granted, because the fact that you've joined my channel and stuck with me, I appreciate you so much, and I have too much respect for you, all of you, to give you garbage, to serve up crap on a plate. I do not want to do that. Another solution could be too, I could just put the games away for a few months. That might actually work too. That's an option I can consider. Having said that, after all this rambling, I'm actually approaching 4 AM, surprisingly. I got so carried away I didn't even realize. Ooh, that was loud, wasn't it? That's one of the loudest breathing noises I've heard in this game. That's definitely a way to announce yourself, bunny. Okay. Oh. The bear's here. Let's hope I guess right. Yep. Nope. Yep. I messed that up. Ugh. The only consolation is I made it to 4 AM, but so what? Who cares? I've made it there countless times before. I still hate the fact that one time when I was 1 second away, I feel like I got cheated. I feel like they did me wrong. They did me dirty there, but oh well. Yeah, I think it's time to walk away, folks. I'm walking away from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm putting it away for a few months. Maybe I'll come back to it later. But I think it's run its course. I can't see myself continuing with this when I could be, I just want to be excited again. That's what I want. I want that when I start playing a game, I'm excited, enthusiastic. That's what I want. And I'm not feeling it with this in FNAF World anymore. I'm not actually feeling it with Sister Location 2, but that, like I said earlier, that one's different. That game is not beaten. So whether I suck on night 4 or not, I still have to get past it and continue on with that game before I can walk away. That one has not been beaten, but this one in FNAF World has. I'm just being driven by my ego at the moment, and I don't think it's necessary. No one's going to say that I didn't complete the game because I did. These are just bonus endings in FNAF World and bonus night here in FNAF 4. So, like, what am I doing? Really? It's time to just say, you know what? I had fun. And I did. I enjoyed this game when I first started, when I got to night 6 and beat that. And then, I got here and it was fun in the beginning at night 7, but it's dragged on so long now that it's actually bordering on being, I don't know, crazy, fanatical, insane, stupid, dumb. I could find so many better words to describe it, but yes, it's gone on way too long and I'm walking away. And I mean it this time. I'm gonna take a hiatus from this and start something new. Maybe tomorrow night I'll buy a couple new games off of Steam and start something new because I think I gotta put this to rest for a while. And I may come back to this night months down the road when I'm bored, or maybe when I'm missing it. Maybe I'll start to miss it. And I think that's what it should be about. I think this is where I lost track of what's important. The whole point of playing games is to have fun. The whole point of anyone watching my channel is to have fun and to enjoy listening to me be silly. And if neither of those things are happening for me or for you, then there's no point. So that's why I've got to make this decision and I've got to stick to my guns. Right, folks, as always, if you made it to the end and you heard this, I appreciate you so much for tolerating me. And yes, see you in my next video, and hopefully it most likely will be something new.